If the people who influence your life the most today remain the same, where you will be in a few years, because that answer defines more than you think. Before we continue, write in the comment, I choose the right influence, because this is not a motivation, this is direction. There's a truth many ignore. You don't build your life alone. Do you know that? You build your life based on the influence you allow. In an ancient writing in the Book of Eternal Knowledge says right that, hear my son, hear, and receive my sayings. This is in Proverbs 4, verse 10. So pay attention to this. Hear, receive. This is about influence. And I would like to remember this week we are talking about counsels of David to Solomon. David's advice to Solomon, principles that build a solid life. And today we are closing the week with the team. Are you listening to the right advice? How to choose who influence your life. So this is the core point. Who you listen to defines who you become. Because every voice carries a direction. Maybe it can be a right direction and a wrong direction, but every voice carries a direction. And every direction either builds or destroys your life. Most people don't choose their influence. They just absorb them. Opinions, content, environment, and then they don't understand why they feel confused. Are you feeling confused? Right. Pay attention to it. You don't need more information. You need the right influence. In another writing says, do not enter the path of the wicked, and do not walk in the way of evil. This is Proverbs 4:14. And I would like to advise you, read the entire chapter 4 of Proverbs. This is amazing. This is a clear direction. And it's not only about what you do, it's about who you walk with. Because environment influence, people influence, content influence, and constant influence becomes a thinking pattern. Think pattern becomes decision, and decisions become destiny. Understand this deeply. You don't become only through your decisions. You become through the voice you choose to hear every day. This connects some things I teach in the book, Word Talent Isn't Enough, right here. Many people don't grow, not because a lack of ability, not because they are surrounded by limiting voice. Voice this shrink vision, voice that shrink vision, voice that justify mediocrity, voice that normalize what should be normal. And slowly they start thinking small, acting small, living small. Now pay attention, because this is a real direction. If you want to grow, you must be intentional about who influences you. Not everyone deserves access to your mind. Not every opinion deserves space. Not every voice should be considered. Maturity is knowing what to filter. Here's a practical direction today. Observe who you are listening to. Is it moving you forward or keeping you where you are? Because this make all the difference. Then after that, make a decision. Some voice must go, and others must enter. Some voice must go, and other voice must enter. Because growth requires environment change. This is a rule. If you are listening this right now in your car in traffic or getting ready for or starting your day, remember this. You don't build a strong life with weak influence. You don't build a great house with a weak base. So let me leave you with this. Your future is not defined by only by what you do. It is defined by who you listen to every day. And this entire week was about this: wisdom, heart, decisions, consistency, and influence. And if you adjust this, your life changes from the inside out. And if this message truth direction today, subscribe to the channel and share it. Share with someone who needs to change their influence before it's too late. Share this. You don't lose your life alone. You lose it when you listen it to the wrong voice for too long. The right decision at the right time completely changed the course of your life. For this reason, I would like to remember you: live with principle, decide with awareness, and walk in fullness. God bless your weekend, and I see you here on Monday in Fullness Code. See you.